So for this next step, it's not gonna cost you any money. Okay, maybe a little bit, but not nearly as much as our last topic, which is attending the showcases and camps. That can get a little bit expensive, but for this chapter, for this step, this is something that you can literally do at home. This is even something that you could assign your student athlete to do, and it's gonna be beneficial. It's something that they should probably do anyway. So here's what it is. I need you to create an athlete profile, an actual profile, basically a bio, a resume, whatever you wanna call it, but we're gonna keep it very athletic based. Now, with social media and all the stuff going on, the internet and Twitter and all the DMs, a lot of student athletes have neglected or not created an athlete profile. I think it's still very, very, very beneficial. And here's what I'll tell you. Here's my separation. If your student athlete is already a 4-star or 5-star and college coaches are already beating down the door and they're already making offers, then you probably don't need an athlete profile. You're probably good to go. But if you're in this recruiting process and you're trying to get more exposure, get your information out there, then I highly, highly recommend that you create this athlete profile. Now, let's talk about how it's formatted or what should be in it. So number one, this should be a PDF. It should be a PDF, so that way you can email it out very easily. That way they don't have any trouble opening the file and those kind of things. You wanna make it very simple. College coaches, they'll probably hate for me to say it, but their attention span is very short. So if they get that email and there's any issues where they can't open that file, it's a good chance you will never hear anything about it. They'll just go to the next email. So we wanna make it very simple. So PDF format is what I found to be the best format for your athlete profile. Now let's talk about what's in it. Of course, first name, last name, all your basics, your contact information, your phone number, your email, all that stuff for sure should be on that profile. We also want to include your social media handles. Very important because they want to track, they want to find you, they want to see what's going on social. So make sure those are included on that profile. And then from there, of course, we're going to have all of your athletic accomplishments, any awards, any titles, any records, anything that you've accumulated over your athletic career. If you're in 10th grade and you won a state championship in track in 8th grade, put it on there. Because they just want to see what kind of athlete am I working with. So we're going to put all of our athletic information on there, stats included, right? We're also going to make sure that we have our baseline measurements, our height, our weight, just the basic stuff. Depending on what sport, it may require your reach. If you're a football player, for example, it'll probably be your vertical and your 40-yard. If you're a volleyball player, it'll probably be your vertical, your block vertical, as well as your approach. So just do a little bit of research on your sport and find out the numbers or the information that the college coaches utilize in order to start and evaluate athletes. So aside from that, we want to also make sure we include your academic information. Your GPA should be on there. If you have taken the SAT or ACT, that should also be on there. We want to show them academically what kind of student are you. Top of the profile, name information, contact information, and we're going to talk about how great of an athlete you are. And then under that, we're going to say how smart you are. What type of student athlete are you? Keyword being student. And then from there, we want to make sure that you also include a link to your highlight video. If that highlight video is on Huddle, for example. Huddle is a platform that a lot of sports use now, especially football, but I think it's kind of broadened out to other sports. If you have that, edit that highlight video, create it, and make sure you put that link on that bio or on that athlete profile. So that way, as a college coach, I can scan your information. I can see your statistics. I can see what you've done as an athlete. I can see academically, okay, good, 4.0 GPA, love it. Now, I could actually click on that link and actually watch you perform. And it's a highlight video, so I should be watching the best of what you have. And that's how we're gonna complete that athlete profile. And then a little bit later, we're gonna talk about what to do with that athlete profile. But I'll give you 2 quick tips on it before I end this section. Number 1, we're gonna email that out to college coaches. We're gonna initiate the recruiting process. Number 2, Any camps or events that we attend, we're gonna take a printed copy with us and we're gonna give it to the person in charge. The director, the main recruiter, the scout, the coach, whoever it is. Hey coach, before we get started, I just want to make sure you had this. We're not concerning ourselves with if they open it in front of you and read it and talk about it. No, I don't care if they put it in their back pocket. Guess what? They have it. It's with them. They're gonna open it at some point. And you wanna make sure that you present the best version of yourself when you create this athlete profile. And then we're gonna make sure that we get it out to as many college coaches as possible. See, I told you, it's gonna be something that's not gonna cost you a lot of money, but it's gonna be very, very beneficial and very impactful to your recruiting process. So we're gonna make sure that we create your athlete profile.